Hi, my name is Mariah Riggenbach, and I'm going to be giving my TED Talk about the sustainability of teachers' education. Originally, I was going to do it about coffee sustainability, but I realized that I'm way more passionate about this topic. I'm going to start off by sharing an anecdote of my favorite teacher in high school and how he was so passionate and he really, students really thrived in his class because he loved what he was doing and he did it well. And I'm going to talk about how our education system is very unsustainable and it's flawed in our country right now because the cost of getting an education and for any topic or degree is incredibly high. That in itself is unsustainable. And so I'm talking about how it costs so much money, and then teachers, they get paid very little when they first start off, especially if they don't have a very high education, if they just have a bachelor's degree or an associate's. And then a lot of passionate teachers who love to teach and who went through all of the education that they needed get burnt out really quickly because they can't sustain themselves physically or mentally to do this. And they're the ones guiding our students. Teachers who are more passionate have more passionate students. And then after I'll talk about how unsustainable our system is now, I'm going to talk about Sweden and their system and how they have the best education because they require their teachers to get higher education and more specialized education in what they want to teach, and how in return their students do higher and they're more passionate and they're more passionate about their education. And the teachers also are very highly respected members of society. They're as respected as doctors and lawyers, and they're very important and revered, and they also get paid really well, which is important. And Sweden also is not only the best in education, but it's one of the best countries in sustainability. Sweden is a very sustainable country, and I think that is closely related to their education. If you have better students, then you have better innovators. And so after I talk about Sweden, I'll talk about how we can change the education system in the United States and how we need to lower the cost of getting an education for any field or any major you want to go into, especially for teachers, and how if we lower it, then teachers are able to further their education even more. They can get a master's degree, they can specialize their degree, and that way they in turn are more passionate and they're more knowledgeable about what they want to do. And I also think we need to pay teachers more because that way they won't get so burnt out and they'll be able to keep going. And we also have to have more teachers, and if we pay teachers more and we've lowered cost of education, then you'll have more teachers, especially teachers who are passionate and really care about the students. And I also think we need to value the teachers more. I mean, you can't really enforce that in any way, but if they have a higher education and are more knowledgeable, then they're going to be valued more because people will start to realize how passionate they are and how hard they work to get where they are. And so to talk about what we need to do in the United States, I'll talk about how that can impact our environment. How students and kids are our future, and if we have more passionate and creative teachers, then we're going to have more passionate and creative students who really care, students who are able to see what's wrong in the world and fix it and be more creative in the ways they fix this and be better innovators. And so in all, by increasing the level of education for teachers and their passion and their drive will end up fixing a lot of the environmental problems we have.